Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with today's show. So at the see waiting Leeds midfielder they talk. Ahead of the match we will play against Leeds this afternoon around that kind 4 p.m. Nigerian time. So let's meet for the way they call Ilya Gruev. He got to say them will play aggressively against Arsenal and try to beat Arsenal. You get. And I can't do research on this guy. The guy like a midfielder. They said the guy they add more defensive stability to Leeds United. Say in they contribute a whole lot. You know, say the way we Leeds they set up 3-5-2. You get. So in follow for the five when they did for midfield. That five they all line up like that to block that midfield. So in the when you look at how the report was put out, so you will see we will have to suffer. 5 million Leeds United ace makes brutally honest Arsenal admission because instead of no say Arsenal would die. Now, one of Leeds midfielders acknowledged this when previewing the match as the Whites will be hoping the game against Arsenal is far more competitive than the first leg where we say Arsenal beat them 5-0. So Ilya Gruev looks ahead to pivotal Arsenal clash. Now, when you continue with the report, you can see where Baba they talk about the match, say now still 11-11 and na 90 minutes, now they go play again. We know that it is really tough to play at the Elland Road with the fans and the atmosphere. So we will give our best. We will play aggressively and try to win the points at home. It is going to be an intense game. I think it is important to play aggressively and press often because I think if you only stay deeper and wait for the whole time, then they will have too much quality. So you have to find your moments. There are going to be periods where we have to suffer a little bit and not concede a goal. But then we need to find our moments to take the crowd with us. We know our results at home. We know how tough it is to play at our place. So we want to show this again. Now, you see this way the guy dey talk say them no one dey sit down dey wait make Arsenal dey attack them. Na im be that thing why dey talk say normally Leeds no dey play 10 men behind the ball. They no get am for their DNA. Leeds will come outside and play you. That's why we beat them 5-0 for first leg. So this second leg also, I still think they will come aside. You get anything make us come score one, they go come overcome aside. So before you go know, you go see two, three, four. So it will be easier to play against Leeds than other things, unless maybe Daniel Fark, will be their coach, can't change shape. Because I've seen it before. You would expect a team to approach Arsenal a certain way. When match starts, they will shock you. They will play defensive, you get, because they know once they come aside. In fact, there's even the statistics that came out today. I go still talk about that. About how Arsenal they generate so much as like for the attacking teams of the whole Europe, everybody. Now we they score the most, like that kind of thing. The records are out there in the Champions League. But when it comes to the Premier League, we tend to struggle to score. Why? When we get there, we'll discuss that. Now, moving on just Arsenal news. So Paul Merson, I even watched the video for Sky Sports. So Paul Merson come dey talk say if Arsenal no beat this Leeds today, this Leeds now, if we no beat this Leeds today, we no fit win the league. This particular Leeds. Now for context, so Paul Merson come dey talk say by the time we go play Leeds tomorrow, us go play Man City. After that one, the next match we go dey play that kind Sunderland. Man City go come play there's another Liverpool at the Anfield. So those are games that on paper Man City can stumble, especially with one of the best wingers in Jeremy Doku injured. So now games wey be say dem fit drop points. Yes, it is possible. So you first of all take care of your business, especially if you beat this Leeds, whether na 1-0, half zero, sharp beat them, so that you become 7 points ahead of Man City. Man City will go into the Tottenham Hotspur game under pressure. Even if Man City first score, they go still kind of mind say we can still concede because that has been the trend in recent games. So when you read the entirety of this report put out by just Arsenal, Paul Merson talking for Sky Sports. Now Merson said this is Arsenal's biggest game of the season. If they lose and the lead becomes one, that they lose and Man City win their own points, win their own game, and it becomes one, I do not think they can win the league. So this is a humongous game, and I am predicting a very crucial win for the visitors. So even though Paul Merson predicts say Arsenal go win 2-0, so when you look at the reports, go to Sky Sports football page on Facebook, you watch the video. So Merson say come 5 o'clock UK time. If they've lost the game at Leeds, the wobble is on. That means it's far, game over. Game over. There's nothing anybody won't tell him. But me, I still dey very, very optimistic. Say based on what we don't do in the past, we will drop points against Liverpool, drop points like all those points we will drop, and all those ones. Yeah. So I still think this Nottingham Forest, all those games we will drop points, we will win this one. With Man U, we already drop points 3 games in a row. So I don't think it's going to happen the fourth time in a row. Haba. Remember, I say everything we dey talk in a projection. Nobody know what will happen today. But me, I dey always look at the positive. Okay? I still think Arsenal will win. The worst case scenario be say we go win 1-0. Because even when you look at our historical data between we and Leeds, we dey knack the wetin no good. In fact, that brings us to the elephant in the room that we have to address: Arsenal versus Leeds. So when you look at the head-to-head wey we get with Leeds, the last 5 times we played at the Elland Road, we beat them 4 and we draw 1. Last season, let's say na last 2 seasons sef. Last 2 seasons, because they no dey this league last season. Because if you check now 23, 22, 23, they know dey 23, 24, and they know dey 24, 25. So now 25, 26 then dey now. You get. So when you check the last times, 1-0, 4-1, 0-0, 4-1, 4-1, no, all this record, you know, really dey relevant to the grand scheme of things today because now old record. They look at the last time we played them. You get. So I think the closest record we get now, say they came to the Emirates Stadium and we pack 5 give them. So I will not be surprised if we pack 4 still give them today. Because all it will take is just one early goal. If we score one early goal, they will come all out, like over all out. Another thing where I can't find out as we even dey do now, I see am for the Arsenal website. Leeds have their own Declan Rice. That's when they play set piece. The guy good die. So they say the guy dey deliver all those crosses where their players dey nod. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin is na very big threat. If you check the Arsenal website, Arsenal themselves acknowledged it that this Dominic Calvert-Lewin is very, very good. Because as we talk about the preview of the match, I also check the Arsenal website. And there I see wetin the coach of Leeds, Daniel Fark, now here I see these statements wey he make. Now, Fark is of the opinion that if you have a chance to win points against teams who are in the top positions, then we will go for it. We will face the best side in Europe so far, which is Arsenal. So I don't think any encouragement, and I'm far away from underestimating Arsenal's strength or thinking right now that they are not in the best possible position because they drop point 3 games in a row. I think Arsenal will be back to their very best as for this match. But this does not mean that we should stay shy away or we should crumble because then be Arsenal. No. Even if Arsenal is at their best, we want to make sure that we are also competitive. For you to know the kind mindset wey Leeds they get. Them say will follow us drag and say if Nottingham Forest feel run am, we say we feel run am. Now their own belief. Now, when you look at some of the statistics ready for the game between we and Leeds, so Leeds don't score 12 times from corner or free kick this season, which is they are second to Arsenal when it comes to set pieces goals. And Anton Starch, consistently, now they provide all those crosses, all those deliveries. He is their Declan Rice figure. He has created 20 chances from set plays this season. A tally which is second only to Bruno Fernandes. Even Rice knows that tally. 20 chances from set plays. So their star man is Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who is very, very aggressive. So I want to see a battle between him and Gabriel Magalhaes. They will fight. It's going to be the battle of aggression. Now, this Calvert-Lewin way they see, he don't score 9 goals already this season because everybody they pursue World Cup qualification. They made them give them slots. In one go, so he's very brilliant in the air. So we must work hard to stop those crosses from that starch. You get. Because to compete with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, now 50-50. In can jump, in self talk, he get jump power. So your head can touch him, your head can touch him. But when you stop the provider from providing those balls, you kill it from the onset. So and the direction be that. So we two will go need to defend, and as themselves get their own strengths, we two will have our own strengths. So the match was sweet. It's going to be so at some point it will be end-to-end stuff. Now, when it comes to statistics, we have these leads in our history. We don't play them and we score them 20, then score 5. So it's our longest ever winning run against the Whites. Now we have scored 4 goals in 8 different Premier League games against Leeds, beating them 5 August reverse fixture. Only against Everton 12 have we done so immense. The reason we could score them plenty because they always come aside. And when Arsenal play teams that always come aside, especially teams wey no dey part of the historical traditional top 6, wey be say they just dey there, they go collect normally. 9 out of 10 times Leeds supposed to collect against Arsenal because they don't set up in a way that makes it difficult for us to play against them. You get? So this kind of match supposed to be like walkover normally, like normally. But now anything can still go wrong. Yeah, Mo shall not do mistake from the back, give them any Sarah goal. You get? We can't defy equalizer, all those kind of things. I know they pray for them today. Now, this same Leeds who won't play, they are unbeaten in their last 5 Premier League home games. Last having longer run in the same top flight campaign between March and May 2021. Now, Bukayo Saka has scored in 3 of his last 4 Premier League starts against Leeds. Saka will never say in period. Most that today, it will bossy for him. Now, Gabriel Martinelli has a hand in 4 goals across his 4 league games against Ellen Road, 2 goals and 2 assists. That's why I don't forget the person we mentioned and say make Martinelli play this game. We I concur. I talked that yesterday. Where I concur with. And the reason is because based on the way Leeds is set up, space is good day for Martinelli to exploit, which was why I bought the idea. But go still bad if Trossard starts and Martinelli come from the bench when the Leeds players go don't deplete their energy bar. So it's not also a bad idea. But if I see Martinelli starts now for the lineup, I know go this sad because I think he will thrive in this type of game. So even Gabriel Jesus don't score 3 times in the last 3 Premier League appearances. So this Leeds normally would they enter them well like that, but see, you can never tell. There's always the first time in something happening, but we don't wish for that. We won't collect our maximum 3 points. For this particular match, Stuart Atwell is going to be the referee. He has been appointed for the game, so he can get assistants like Konstantin Hazidakis, Craig Taylor, the fourth official is Gavin that the VAR is Gillett. Yeah, somebody be tell me say network they disturb, so I can't check. I'm going to say the thing is slow somehow. So I say make I just quickly refresh the browser so that those lag will come out. So I hope it's okay now. You guys can see me clearly and you can actually hear me clearly. I hope everything is okay now. Please let me know in the comment section if you can hear me clearly and you can see me clearly. You get. All right. Now I can see this report from Cut Off Side. So Cut Off Side call the talk say Arsenal Arteta's fate is sealed. You get Arteta's fate is sealed after the board gave him an ultimatum following the Manchester United defeat. I say, even one of our senior man self enter my DM when they ask me, say, Sachu, say that true? Say so and so, I say not lie. Yes. Now, this report from Cut Off Side is not originally from Cut Off Side. This particular report we see is not originally from Cut Off Side. Yes. Now, when you read the entirety of the report, if you open the story now, read and go down, you go see say this report came out from Fichales. Fichales now one of those other Spanish outlets you get. Now they say according to officials, the hierarchy, Arsenal hierarchy, sent a firm message to the manager that he will only continue at the club next season if he wins the league title. The Gunners are currently on top of the league, but their performance have been mediocre in recent weeks. Because I did research on it, I still see another outlet. I think that's a Football 365. The same thing. Arsenal sent ultimatum to Arteta as board has had enough. That Gyökeres is not good enough. Now I open the story to read that. I wan see their source because our source be the same. Now according to Fichales again, the same Fichales, yes. Now the truth is Fichales no be reputable media house. Since wey I don dey do research, I don see many many things Fichales go say so thing go happen and na lie. Arsenal wan buy this one and na lie. Arsenal don make offer for this one and na lie. So that's why if you watch, I know the before when I first start, I dey add them for my reportage. According to see say most things wey dem dey talk, dey happen. So I no believe them. There is no way the Arsenal hierarchy will come out and give Mikel Arteta an ultimatum. David Ornstein no go hear am. Charles Watts wey dey dey for inside the Arsenal conference room dey ask Arteta question 1v1, no go hear am. Chris Whitley no go hear am. Not to talk of Fabrizio Romano wey no dey even dey enter that place but at least dey still get im own sources. Fabrizio no go hear. It's not possible. It's not possible. Even if something of that nature is like say e wan happen, do you really think Arsenal, the way Arsenal conduct their business, Arsenal will come outside in the public domain and tell you, oh, we've told Arteta if he doesn't win the league, he has to go? No. He has to be behind closed doors. That's my own opinion. No? So na the way I say am. So many people don't see this story, and you say if you don't see am, no believe and a nonsense story, just that day. Yes. Now, away from that, okay, before we go ahead with this Sky Sports report, more will bring you message from one of our sponsors. Now, Mobi Wealth Associates and Co. Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. Also, I wan bring you another message from Madam Adobe. We get this Turkish furniture where they bring into the country. And so they're bringing amazing furniture. They have 2 3-seater chairs, 2 single-seater chairs, 3 side tables, 1 center table, big size dining table, 6 pieces of dining seats, and 6 throw pillows. So if you're interested in any of those pieces of furniture that brought into the country, make you contact Madam Adobe on 080 026 34, and then the location of this furniture na Shangotedo Aja, Lagos, Nigeria. So if you get interest, make you no waste time, make you reach out to her ASAP. Now, we will come back to the Sky Sports report. Sky Sports dem come dey predict the whole weekend games. They talk everybody match. I can see wetin dem talk about our own. Now, they come dey talk say, well, winning the Premier League title is less about ability at this stage and more about emotional management, and Arsenal are beginning to look like a team thinking about the consequences rather than the process. That is their own analysis. Now, when you look at the second slide from them, they say this match falls at an awkward moment for Arsenal as the Elland Road is going to poke at Arsenal's insecurities in an environment full of tempo and aggression, because the match is going to be a high tempo match. Leeds players, I mean, they like run. You don't hear one of their midfielders say they are going to be very, very aggressive. In fact, what make me laugh is say, if they talk say Moko dey aggressive now for this match, make referee no blow. She Leeds since say they fit match us like aggression for aggression, aura for aura. Say Moko start now, say Moko try to bully ourselves, now Moko start to bar ourselves. She they fit stand. Now wetin me just dey think for my head? You dey come outside they don't say aggression. If we come out now and say, oh yeah, Moko dey aggressive, you fit stand. Like me, I no just understand. Sky Sports now they come outside they talk and say, yes, Leeds are going to come with the tempo, come with the aggression, all that. They talk everything wey dem talk finish. They can say, okay, say if Arsenal were playing with freedom, you will back Arsenal to weather the storm and be trustworthy. We put their odds and everything. At the end of the day, they say Leeds, say they see 1-1 for the match. Say Leeds no go lose. That's what them they see. So I don't know what them see. They talk say Leeds go na draw. But me, I know they see draw. That one na them see. Nobody has a monopoly for prediction. Me, I know they see draw. Say, they see maximum like we go win comfortably. No be we wey we say we con dey nervous, con dey fear, say hey make dem no call. We go win well. And na my own belief be that. You get? Because I don go check, Papa, we get full squad. We get full squad to the point where be say some people no go make the match day squad. You know how our clean bill of health be. We are so healthy to that point. Wey be say we go gats beg some people say abeg you no go play today. You don see that kind. When was the last time you saw that kind of thing for Arsenal? Say player dey so fit, we no fit put am make e come involve. Yes. That's the luxury that Arteta has at the moment. So most still see how things go unfold. You say wetin be your own prediction? No be only Sky Sports dey predict. Wetin be your own prediction? So at the end, the London Evening Standard, I'm looking at their report. So they say Mikel Arteta is in plea over focus on manager behavior in technical area. You see many people don dey talk say Arteta's behavior is disgusting in technical area, in the come outside of the technical area, dey close to entering even the pitch, you get, all those kind of things. So Arteta say make na free managers. It's all about passion. You get, free us. I thought more agitation is and more excitement. I thought we were going to go that way. Arteta said that I'm too relaxed. Evolution, always evolution. What the players need, what the club needs, what the regulations are. I'm on my way to doing that. At Ellen Road, I will do what I think is best for the team because people are complaining. Now, I say, when I free coaches, make coaches do their day. When I focus on our own match again. So, my own be say, make Arteta no do wetin dem go come give a yellow card, shall make it dey minimize those things when they do. So, Mikel Arteta dey talk about Declan Rice. So, he say, I always say that I don't know where Declan Rice's limit is. Because the more you spend time with him and watch him train, or I throw him in games in different contexts and opponents, he just gets better. Why? Because his fuel to improve is always there. He's so consistent, his physicality is amazing, and mentally, he's a player that can cope with absolutely anything. And that's very rare to see. So that's why I think, in my opinion, we have a unique player there. And we have to give him more and more responsibility because he can actually take it. That's the kind of player Declan Rice is. Get. Now, look at this report wey dem put out. Sky Sports don carry am, many people don carry am. They say Arsenal have recorded the highest scoring rate per match in the Champions League so far this season. Now, make I give you the full picture. You get. For Champions League this season, Arsenal dey average 2.90 goals per game, which is 2 goals or almost 3 goals or three per match, followed by Barca 2.80, Bayern 2.80, PSG 2.60, Madrid 2.60. But you go come dey ask, why e be say for Champions League we dey score plenty goals, but for the league we no fit replicate that same thing? No be the same players. Even when we are playing even tougher and stronger opposition in the Champions League, we tend to score more. It is because Martinelli don talk am. In Champions League, we don't face crazy low blocks. In the league, we face low blocks. You understand me now? You see what the Leeds coach dey talk, Daniel Frank. Arsenal are the best team in Europe. Go and check all the press conferences of teams wey don play us for the league this season. All the managers usually shower us with so much encomium. You go to hear Arsenal are the best team in the league. Arsenal are the best team in the Europe. So that they will change their shape. And when teams play us, setting up in a 5-4-1 or 3-5-2 that can be collapsed into a 5-4-1 or a 5, you get my point. People no go dey surprised if Leeds come outside now, come dey defensive. Nobody's going to bat an eye and say why is Leeds playing defensive. They'll say after all they are playing against the best team in Europe. You get the point. But if to say all these things, regardless of our status as the best team in Europe, because we are top in the Champions League, we are top in the Premier League, they come outside and play us the way they play other people, we will go fit stand the chance, we'll score. Because me, I believe say if teams are not changing their shape, we don't score past this one. Even the shape wey dey even change, we are still generating chances, just that we are not converting those chances. But if you no come change that shape, we would have generated more and more chances. So when I saw this report from, I think, the ESPN UK and TNT Sports, I no really dey surprised. For me, na normal level, yes, na normal level. That is why it is always going to be easier for Arsenal to win the Champions League than for them to win the Premier League. You get? That's where I see it. Now, Arteta come dey talk about how to change the narrative around Arsenal, that Arsenal dey panic, Arsenal dey nervous, Arsenal go fit win the league. Arteta say, see, that narrative, he come dey tell the journalists wey dey ask am the question, that narrative na your narrative abi? You must say no, it's not my narrative, it's a general narrative. Arteta say okay. Now Arteta say how to cancel that narrative is make we win our Leeds game. Once we win this game, go face Chelsea for the semi-final. Now the rest will cancel. And me too, I don't already talk am before, say it's all about public perception and public opinion. We are just one good game and Man City one bad game from the belief coming back in so many Arsenal faithfuls hearts. You get? Anything make Man City first us draw points, we can't gain points, create that buffer again ahead of them. The belief go round. You go to hear it is Man City, it is Arsenal's title to lose. Now nobody is saying Arsenal's title to lose again because people don't see 4 points a gap as a gap based on Man City's antecedents and based on our own antecedents, which is fine, which is fine. No arguments get. So you need to understand public opinion and all this. When they teach us PR, now I know all this thing, like how people's opinion can change. All those people they shout, I didn't like the baby Kinikon, I didn't like that one. Once we beat Leeds, beat Sunderland at the Emirates Stadium, and Man City drop points against Liverpool and drop points against Tottenham Hotspur, those people will come outside and be chanting Arteta, oh, super coach Arteta. That is public perception. You get? It can change within the twinkle of an eye. Now, normal level, you get. Let's move forward. Now, I can see another report of the leadership group we get for us now. So they say Martin Odegaard, who is our club captain, with Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Magalhaes, Declan Rice, because Merino, Jordan Timber, and David Raya, are they all make up the leadership group, which Mikel Arteta will expect to steady the ship ahead of that trip to Leeds. And don't also forget, say this Leeds, we enter motor 200 miles to travel to Leeds. We no use flights. So God forbid, oh, say this trip now go come affect us. Flight will be 40 minutes or thereabouts. We can't take road trip of how many hours? Me, I don't know when they calculate the distance per hour. I no can know. I never do the travel before. But me, I know say no be 1 hour travel. You get 200 miles, no be 1 hour clean. Go fast more. So I just hope the players are not tired from sitting for a long time. Their bum when they pain them, their leg no get muscle pull. I just pray. Say nothing of that nature happens again. So make the leadership group take charge, reassure those who need reassurance. Get let them know say this is our time. I tell them also could they embrace that favorite tag. No time to come and be hiding, say no, no be our time. Now our time. Embrace it with positivity. As people they talk say you are the best team in Europe. You say claimer, yes, I am. Not be even claimer, we are actually because we are top of everywhere. So we are actually. So not be waiting where they shy away from. We are. So now the way it's supposed to be. So my dear Arsenal lovers, in a couple of minutes, by 3 o'clock, 30 minutes time, our lineup will come aside for the match we won't play against Leeds. So we'll be informed to know who we will play. So away from that, so I think the biggest news of the day. Number 5, so this Leeds midfielder, they talk say then go play us aggressively and they will try to beat us. Well, talk is cheap. Match will soon start in the next 1 hour, 30 minutes. We'll see what we will do. So there are some of us. I think it's a fine place for us to call to an end. Like come your way when we open the pre-match analysis studio. So till then, thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your day. Like your mouse, Ciao.